What up, World Raid Team? Back at it again. Welcome to the episode. Today we're talking about something every comic fan has laughed at least once. Some of the worst, dumbest, and most ridiculous weaknesses that superheroes and villains have ever had. I'm talking about kryptonite level type stuff, but way lamer. Some of these heroes have some of the worst weaknesses. I was watching something the other day and I was like, this shit is so fucking whack, so I decided to do a video. So, hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments if you do. Number 10 is going to be Juggernaut, his helmet removal. Unstoppable force, immune to damage, unless you take his helmet off. Then every telepath can KO him instantly.
Juggernaut, mine is the only voice you hear.
His weakness is losing his hat. Not intimidating at all. It makes absolutely no sense. He's the unstoppable force, but you take his helmet off and he's still unstoppable, but you can do the mind control shit. Super whack. Even though it's hard to get his helmet off. Number 9, Rogue, touch. Rogue absorbs powers and memories through touch. Cool for combat, horrible for relationships. Her biggest weakness is basically intimacy. Sad and tragic, but one of the worst powers to live with.
My first boyfriend. That's when I felt my powers.
Yeah, that totally sucks. That's why I think in X-Men '97, she had a relationship with Magneto, where he has some kind of electromagnetic field and he could actually touch her. So I guess that's one of the reasons why they were together for a while. But that has to be one of the worst fucking powers ever. Your mutant power is you can't ever touch nobody. Definitely the worst. One of the worst in my opinion. That's why it's number 9. Number 8, Thor. If he's away from the hammock too long, classic comics. In early comics, if Thor was separated from Mjolnir for 60 seconds, he turned back into Donald Blake. Imagine being in the middle of a fight with frost giants and suddenly you're a doctor with a cane. That shit was so fucking corny. I'm glad they in the movies they got rid of that, and I think in future comics they got rid of that too, because that is so bad. So he's in a fight and then all of a sudden, if he's away from his fucking hammer for 67, he turns back into a human. Does that mean he can die? I don't even know the implications from that. Number 7, Venom. Loud sounds and fire. Venom looks unstoppable until church bells or speaker system take him down. Add fire and he's toast.
Noise makes you crazy. I should have guessed that before.
Basically, Venom is weak in every concert, rave, and barbecue. So there's been several comics that show him like falling apart. Even in the Spider-Man 3 movie, when Venom was in it, he went to the church and the church bells. He went crazy and lost his powers or whatever. In the newer Venom movies, the same thing. So that is kind of whack. Loud noises and you're fucking pretty much defeated. I think in the last Venom movie, a lot of the symbiotes were defeated by the loud noises too. So that's kind of whack. It's always loud in these battles too, so it's kind of hard to get away from. But good writing. Number 6, another guy with loud noises as his weakness. Daredevil. His heightened senses make him powerful, but also super vulnerable. Flashbangs, sirens, or even an air horn could wreck him. Imagine fighting Kingpin and someone sets off a car alarm. Fight's over. Like I said with Venom, same fucking shit. Loud noises, that's kind of whack in my opinion. I think he can get away with it though, because he can cover his ears, but he couldn't see. That shit is whack. That shit is corny, because I remember in the Ben Affleck Daredevil, the loud noises fucked him up. Also in the TV series and on the cartoon, so at least they kept it consistent throughout the years. Number 5 is going to be Martian Manhunter, and his weakness is fire. This guy is basically Superman level, but his weakness is fucking fire. Not alien magic fire, not dragon fire, just regular fire. So my man can survive bullets, nukes, and physical attack, but not a big lighter. Yeah, I don't like this at all. In all of the cartoons, the fire always slows them down and fucks them up. From Injustice to Justice League, every iteration, I think it's a whack, a whack weakness, because when you're in battle, fires happen. So he just falls apart when he's surrounded by fire. It's just fucking nonsense and stupid. With all the fucking super powers that he has, fire should not be his weakness. Number 4, Aquaman. Can't stay out of water for too long. At one point, Aquaman will lose his power if he was away from water for more than an hour. It made him the butt of every joke. Family Guy, Robot Chicken, everywhere. Earth's oceans cover 70% of the planet, but somehow Aquaman still ended up useless in 90% of comic storylines. So I think they were just copying each other with an hour, because the Thor hammer was for an hour too, and Aquaman out of water for an hour. I'm glad they got rid of that, because that's fucking corny and stupid. I don't even know why anybody would put that in his weakness set. That's just, he's pretty much useless in long land fights. It's fucking dumb. So this was the power that made me want to do this list of ridiculous weaknesses to superheroes. It's gonna be number 3, Superman, Kryptonite, and magic. Kryptonite is iconic, but let's be real, every cousin, pet, and villain somehow has some. It's fucking ridiculous how everybody has fucking Kryptonite. Even worse, Superman is also weak against magic, so Shazam can beat him, because if they fought each other, there was actually a cartoon where he fought him. I think there was a comic book too.
Shazam! Shazam!
So not only can Green Rock take him out, but a cheap magician from Vegas could too. Not exactly Man of Steel vibes. The magic shit is fucking dumb. I didn't even know about that until like a couple years ago. I didn't even realize he was weak to magic. The kryptonite is just ridiculous, because like I said, everybody fucking has kryptonite for some reason.
Kryptonite.
And then there's yellow kryptonite and different kinds of kryptonite. It's just one of the stupidest fucking weaknesses ever. Number 2, Wonder Woman, bound by a man. Early Wonder Woman, lore gave her a weakness where if she was bound by a man, she lost all her powers. This had to be made in the fucking 30s. This is fucking ridiculous. It was tied into creator William Marston's, let's say, unique philosophy. This basically turned her into a damsel in distress whenever the plot demanded it. Thankfully, DK retconned it, and this doesn't happen anymore. That's the stupidest fucking weakness I've ever heard in my life, and I'm so glad they got rid of it. That was definitely a weakness of a different era. It definitely wouldn't fly today. That is that is like the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life as a weakness. And she loses all her powers. Like, that's so fucking stupid. And the number 1 corniest, worst weakness, Green Lantern, the color yellow. Originally, the Green Lantern ring couldn't affect anything yellow. That means a dude with a banana could technically take him down, one of the strongest beings in the galaxy.
It's over, Sinestro.
I still have plenty of juice left in this ring, enough to take yours for insurance.
Imagine flexing cosmic power, but losing to a school bus. That's peak nonsense. That shit is fucking stupid. The color yellow and his ring is fucking pretty much useless. It's just, I don't know what the fuck they was thinking when they made Green Lantern and they made that his weakness. But that is just dumb. And I think his weakness is also not having what's the fucking confidence in itself or some shit. Like your ring, you can't use your powers if you don't have confidence or some shit. If you know Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna look it up after the video. One of the dumbest weaknesses like ever. That's why it's my number one. And I like Green Lantern. I'm not a fan of Hal Jordan. I'm a fan of Jon Stewart, but I like Green Lantern overall as a character. So there you have it. Some of the absolute dumbest weaknesses in comic history, from Lantern losing to a crayon box to Martian Manhunter scared of campfires. These just show how even the strongest heroes have the dumbest, questionable baggage. Smash the like button if you laugh. Subscribe for more retro and comic breakdowns. And as always, thanks for rocking with Where 18 Talks. That's gonna do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. There's only 24 hours in a day, and you gave me a couple minutes of your day, so thank you. Time is valuable. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good shit. People always gotta say it, I guess. I hope you liked the video. That's all I'm hoping for. So that's gonna do it. Have a good one. I'll get it to y'all on the next one. Later.